Hi, Alexis here from Pixie Site, where you can purchase website templates that come along with a course so you can DIY and launch your own website. So today I'm just using the Valentina Rose template to show you how we can create some text styles to make some words on your page pop and add a little more to your brand. So I'm just on the services page here, and I'm not going to work with this H1 because you can see that we've already got quite a cool effect on it. So we're going to jump down to this second block here, and we're going to work with this paragraph. So what we're going to do is go ahead and click on the edit button. And then once we're in here, so the first thing that you're wanting to do really is have a think about which of the words you are wanting to pop, what words you're wanting to stand out if someone was quickly scrolling your page. So in this case, I'm just going to grab some words. So let's go with the word imagine. I'm going to go ahead and double click while I'm hovered over this text box. So double click, and you can see that it's already highlighted this word here. If it didn't highlight the word that you're after, then just go ahead and drag over your word. So you can see that it's brought up this here for our text changes, and this here is our new way that we can highlight and stylize text. So we're going to go ahead and click on that one there, the A with a little squiggle under it. In here, pretty straightforward, you can see that we're able to change the color of the highlight, and up here you're able to choose a bunch of different styles. So let's go ahead and go with a circle one here. So what you need to be conscious of course, is the color that you're using and the words next to it to make sure that you're not blocking anything. It still needs to be easy to read for people landing on your website. So for the purpose of this, once we jump in here, it's best to use, of course, colors with your palette so that you are matching with the rest of your brand. And you want to make sure that they are lighter, so it is like a highlight. I'm just going to go ahead and grab something in this yellow here. Yellow usually matches with purple, but it's just a nice highlight color so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so you can see there that it has now circled that. You've got thickness here, so we can change the thickness of it. I like to keep it quite minimal. You've got round. We can't see it too much on here, but it's just the way that the ends of any lines are finished. So whether you want it square or whether you want it a little bit softer and rounded. Bring to the front, of course, just brings it in front of the text. So you can see on the little eye there, if you watch that dot, at the moment it's on the front, and then I click it and it sends it to the back. And animation, my favorite of these is the drawer animation. So what this does is as someone scrolls down, it will be as if someone started with a pen and circled around the word, and people will see that happening when they scroll the website just once, and then the direction of the way that it's drawing. If we're wanting to remove it, then you can just go ahead and click on remove there. Cool, so that is that word there done. So if we double click in here again, and let's just go and grab this word here, like, and we're just going to do something a little bit different this time. So go ahead and click on it, and this time I'm going to use the highlighter one. So you can see, of course, we're wanting to use a color where you can actually see through it. So let's go ahead and maybe go for more of a pink kind of color. See, I need to go lighter. Again, you'll want to be making sure that it's colors that match in with your brand, and not just randomly using some colors here and nowhere else in your site. You want to keep it consistent, and you want to make sure that you've got your whole brand in mind if you're going ahead and doing this. So you can see here that this thickness is our only choice. We can make it rounded, but of course you can see that it will overlap here. So it's up to you how you'd like that to look. And again, we can have that animation on. So let's just do one more, make it a little bit different this time. We could go ahead, and another one that I quite like is just this one here, and we could leave it the same purple color, and let's just round off those edges there and turn on the animation drawer. Cool, so if I just click out, make sure that you always go ahead and click on save. And then if we've scrolled down, you can see that our highlighted words are done. So another couple of things that you're able to do with your text is if you just go ahead, once it wakes up, here we go, if you just go ahead and click on it once, then it will bring up this different edit area. So if we click on the edit button, then you're able to click on a background. So this here is useful for if there was an image behind and you need to be able to read the text better. So you can overlay background images to give them a darker or a lighter overlay color, but otherwise you're able to turn this feature on here. So if you were wanting to make the corners a bit softer, then you can just go ahead and say pop in 100 here. You can change the padding so it's smaller, so it's closer to the text, medium or large. So let's just go ahead and go with medium there. And then if I click out, what we'd also want to do is just make sure that the padding underneath with this white is similar to the same at the top there. So I might drag that down, and then I'll just drag this whole section up a little bit here. Cool, that looks good. And then you can see that obviously we've made this stand out a whole lot more. So just one last option here, if we go ahead and click on edit, what you're able to do also is click on this here, and then you've got more control over each of the corners. So if you were wanting to go for more of that petal shape, then if we go ahead and just do that to the two opposite corners, then you can see that it's given us this kind of a shape here. Cool. I hope that that has helped. Have fun with it. Remember to keep a little bit consistent throughout your website and with your own branding. If you're interested in the Valentina Rose template, so you can make this website here your own, then just head to pixiesite.com and you're able to have a look at the Valentina Rose template there. Subscribe for more quick little how-tos to zhuzh up your website.